Symmetric circuits, theorem number 2. Statement is like this: if the points of entry and exit are identical, then the division of charge at the point of entry is exactly same as the recombination of charge at the point of exit. So, in what way the charge divides at the entry point? So, it recombines at the exit point at the in the same way. So, that is what theorem 2 says. This is valid when entry and exit point are identical. So, this is theorem 2. If the points of entry and exit are identical, then division of charge at the point of entry is exactly same as recombination of charge at the point of exit. Now, let us consider an example to understand this. Example number 2, find the effective capacitance between A and B in the network. So, here this is A, this is B. Between these two I have to find the effective capacitance. So, let us connect it to battery. So, let us say charge enters here, charge leaves here. So, A is point of entry, B is point of exit. So, clearly here point of entry and exit are identical. So, if they are identical, then in what way at point of entry the charge divides, in the same way it should recombine. Now, let us say Q is the charge that is given here. Let us say some charge goes this way, Q1, let us say this is Q2, some charge goes this way, that is Q3. Now, at the recombination point, this should be Q2, this should be Q3, this should be Q1, same way it should recombine. That means, whatever charge that goes here in the upper part, it should directly go to the second capacitor. Similarly, whatever charge goes here, that should directly go to second capacitor, and along the central line, whatever charge goes here, it should directly go to second capacitor to reach B. That means, these two capacitors will not be charged. When they are not charged, so they become dummy, so they can be discarded. You can disconnect them, right? Central two capacitors CC can be disconnected. Either you can disconnect them or you can join them, you can short those two terminals, both will give you same results anyways, right? Then what happens? The circuit reduces to this. When the circuit reduces to this, so you can clearly notice C are in parallel, C are in parallel. So, this will give you 3C, this will give you 3C, 3C and 3C are in series now. So, it will reduce to C and C are in parallel. Then one more such thing is there, C are in parallel. So, this will be, this entire thing will give you 3C, this entire thing will give you 3C, 3C are in series. So, effective will be 3C by 2. So, this is the expected answer. The effective capacitance between A and B is 3C by